Hello, this is Lee Andrews from Akathame, and we're going to talk about the staffing industry from the talent perspective. This is hopefully to educate you and help you understand how things work. So the biggest question I get asked is, what is an MSP VMS and how does it work with a staffing company? MSP stands for Managed Service Provider. MSP, Managed Service Provider. VMS is a vendor management system. So you may hear them combined, MSP VMS. The MSP is the organization that manages all the staffing contracts for one company. Typically very, very large companies, multi-billion-dollar companies who have hundreds of millions of dollars in annual spend with the staffing industry. That MSP organizes and manages all those vendors, all the contracts, negotiates all the rates, so that the company doesn't have to. The idea is that aggregating that service allows that MSP to negotiate lower rates while maintaining a quality of candidate that are provided to that organization. The VMS, the vendor management solution, is the technology, the tool that is used by the MSP to manage all of those transactions between the staffing companies and the MSP program. So the benefit to the company, again, is to control costs, to manage that spend, and know how that money is being spent by which departments, how frequently, what roles, et cetera, et cetera. For the staffing companies, they have to have a very good relationship with that MSP so that their candidates are appropriately positioned for those requirements. Sometimes the staffing company has access to the hiring managers. Other times that's not the case. The staffing company has to work with the MSP program manager and recruiters to really understand what those requirements are all about. There's no good or bad, right or wrong. There is good, better, best, right? And so really this is where the candidate comes into play. So how do you as a candidate know how you're being submitted to that client? You can simply ask, right? It really doesn't make a difference how you're being submitted to that client, quite frankly. What you should be focused on as a candidate is understanding the job and what's being required of that candidate, of that person in that position. So, number one, why does that job exist, right? What is the business problem that role is supposed to be solving? And secondly, what are the success criteria for the candidates? How are they going to discern who is the better candidate, right? That's really what you want to focus on as a candidate. How you get in front of that hiring manager shouldn't really make too much of a difference. However, this is where people keep pinging me on their concerns. When a recruiter calls you and says, hey, you're a great match for this, give me your birth date, your month and your day, and then give me the last 3 or 4 digits of your social security number. That's when you have a few red flags going up. And you should be hesitant about that, right? However, it doesn't mean that you should rule out that staffing company or the opportunity. If you are working with somebody who quickly goes from, hey, you'd be great, let me submit you, and can't answer those other questions, it becomes a business decision on the candidate side of the street. Are you willing to have your information submitted to this very large system to be reviewed by the MSP recruiter and that hiring manager? The upside to that is you are in the system and you are easily tracked and pulled up for future requirements, right? So there's that upside. The downside is you really have no control as to know where you stand in that screening and recruiting process. So that's the downside. So my suggestion for you, whenever you're working with a recruiter, try to get a partnership relationship with them. If that is not possible and they are just screening for volume, let me tell you why that happens. Oftentimes the MSP VMS limit the number of applicants that can be submitted through the VMS, through that technology. And there's a reason for this. There's a valid business reason for this. And there are two. Number one, they don't want duplicate candidates. So that's why they ask for your PID, which is your personal identification information, to make sure that you know about the job, right? So they don't want candidates being submitted that don't know about the job. That's number one. They don't want duplicate candidates submitted. And then the last is they don't want unqualified candidates submitted. So the MSP has to put some kind of parameters around how candidates are submitted to requisitions, which are the job requirements or recs. Again, the relationship that you have with that recruiter is really what you want to focus on. Some people you will just trust and say, submit. You know me, you know what I can do and how I do it. If you think I can handle it, then go ahead and submit me. You don't even need my permission, just go with it. And then other times you're getting calls and emails at all hours of the night from these sourcing machines that do nothing but submit candidates to that. So again, not right or wrong, not good or bad. It's good, better, best, right? And it's really whatever works for your comfort level as the candidate. How do you want to be represented? And really that's what that's it. That's it. So, all right, good luck. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Bye.